Hey there guys, how are you today, and welcome to another video here on Formula Motorsport. So today we're at the Brazilian Grand Prix on F1 2017 with the 2018 season mod. We're going to be driving as Valtteri Bottas. I believe it was Robbie who suggested that for this video, last time I did one of these videos, to see if we can win a race with him in a 2018 car. That'll be nice to see in Brazil, obviously kind of as a preview to the upcoming race. Now let's take a look at the grid. So my teammate Hamilton's on pole, but I am there in second. Then we've got Verstappen, Vettel, who may crash, Raikkonen, Ricciardo, who will break down, Sirotkin, Perez, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Grosjean, Hartley, Ocon, Alonso, Sainz, Van Dorn, Stroll, Magnussen, and then to round off the grid, the two Saubers of Leclerc and Marcus Ericsson. Let's now go to the grid and get this race underway.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
So looking at strategy, it's going to be a one-stop race, super soft to softs, just upping the fuel a bit to make sure we can run and rich mix a fair bit. Now let's race. Here we are on the grid, guys. Lights coming on. 1 and 2 for Mercedes. Can we hold on and win the constructors as well? Here we go. Bit of a slow start there. Hamilton gets a better getaway. Look at that Verstappen there, like a torpedo up there, and he's gone straight into first place. We've also lost positions there to Ferraris. I was very, very conservative going into turn 1, but I did have a pretty bad start. In fact, that was a terrible start. I've fallen all the way down now to P5. I started in P2. I'm now in P5. That is terrible. And we've got Daniel Ricciardo right behind us as well, I believe. So I'm able to hold him off a bit going into that corner, and hopefully he won't challenge us anytime soon. But we've got, if we want to win this race, we're now going to have to take 2 Ferraris, a Red Bull, and Lewis Hamilton. We're going to straight go up the inside there of Kimi Raikkonen. We're going wheel to wheel here in sector 2, bit of contact. But in the end, we just weren't able to get around there. We didn't quite enough grip to go around the outside, and we're going to stick behind the Iceman for now. Of course, now we're coming to the famous final corner in Brazil where Hamilton made his move on clock in 2008, and now we can keep going. As for the real Brazilian Grand Prix, of course, the Drivers' Championship is wrapped up, but we know Ferrari have to outscore Mercedes by 13 points to keep the Constructors' Championship going to Abu Dhabi, so it looks like Mercedes are going to get that too. And I'm hoping for an exciting battle between the top, probably 6 drivers this weekend. We're going back to the action here on track. We are going a bit wide here. And we've got Daniel Ricciardo again right behind us now. Going onto the straight. Thankfully no DRS yet. If we had DRS, we would probably be screwed over. And I think in the Mercedes we have enough straight line speed to hold him off. But I want to take it now a look at the replay of the start of the race. So here we go, as the lights coming on, there you go, there was Mercedes 1-2. And Hamilton made a good start, but as you can see there, Max Verstappen made an absolutely ridiculous start, I believe in P3, and got in the lead, overtook Hamilton up the inside. You can see me there struggling behind the 2 Ferraris. But Verstappen and Hamilton went wheel to wheel there through the centre S's, and pretty much all the way down the straight of Hamilton now trying to get up the inside of Max Verstappen into turn 4. He was able to do it, but it's still wheel to wheel. And this is fantastic racing here by these 2 drivers. And now Hamilton's on the outside of the next corner. He's going to be able to swoop around and get the position. Fantastic driving there by my teammate, actually. And now let's go back to the action. So here we go, we're now lap 3. You can see there's some interesting racing there, I think, between Verstappen and Raikkonen ahead. Vettel's obviously pulled away from them to a little bit, and we've got DRS now on Max Verstappen. Even Ricciardo has it on us behind. Verstappen does move to the middle, but I'm actually making a late move up the inside. I think there's a little bit of contact there, so I raised my hand to anger as Valtteri Bottas, but at least we got another position now in P4. Next up, we've got Kimi Raikkonen. We should be able to overtake him, really. He is on soft tyres after all, but are we going to be able to catch him up and get close enough to make a move? I mean, now we're actually on lap 8, and you can see the top 3 cars have really closed up. Hamilton is really holding up those Ferraris, maybe to help me. That would be nice. Thanks, Lewis. So it looks like the Ferraris do have the pace over us at this stage of the race, but because Hamilton isn't being overtaken, I've been able to really catch up, and I'm now right behind Kimi Raikkonen. But this is going to be my end lap, so I don't think I'm going to be overtaking Raikkonen on track anytime soon.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance.
Just have to try to get the best. We didn't get the best exit on there. Raikkonen's pulled away quite a bit there, but I guess tyre wear doesn't help. And now we're going to come into the pit lane. Bit of contact there with the Red Bull who slammed into the back of us. I kind of struggled with that pit entry, to be honest. Come on, boys, good pit stop. Get me out ahead of Ricciardo. And as you can see, we've been jumped by the Red Bull. So now we've got another car to overtake in our bid to win today's Grand Prix. So we're going to have to now get after Ricciardo, and there's lots of traffic going past, so there could be some good racing here on this outlap. That's just a stupid angle. So here we are, we've just come out of the pit lane, as you know, it's lap 9 now. And we have got Daniel Ricciardo there in front of us after he just jumped us in the pit lane. And I believe it's Charles Leclerc ahead of him. And I'm hoping the Red Bull's going to be held up by the slower cars in the midfield. And we're going to be able to get past him very, very quickly. Not close enough for that corner. We have to keep behind him, not do anything stupid. Just stick with him on track. And we're now going to take a look up the inside here, this turn in sector 2. And we're able to get a position while Lewis is in the pit lane. I squeezed that Ricciardo there a bit, but I'm in no mood to play around. I want to win this race, so I have to go a bit aggressive. And now we get a great exit in comparison to Leclerc off that corner. We're able to fly past Charles Leclerc just about. It gives us another position, but obviously loads of cars need to go in the pit lane and stuff, so that means nothing for now. You know, Lewis is somewhere there in the pit lane. I think that's on the mini map in the pit exit. That's Lewis Hamilton coming out the pit lane. It's going to be pretty close between us, actually. But as you can see, he's just about stayed in front of me. But I would say I am a little bit closer to him than I was before, so I think that's in quite a good stint. And surely, if I'm that close, then surely I'm going to be ahead of the Ferraris as well. But we're actually now lap 11, and we're about to. I haven't been trying to challenge Hamilton yet to make sure we don't slow down in terms of our race against Ferrari. But they are so far ahead, and I just want to get past him in DRS and get on with my race. So I'm going to now go to the inside for turn 1 and the center S's as well. And get a position, tiny bit of contact there. But as you can see, right, Raikkonen and I think Vettel as well have made their pit stops and will come out ahead of us. I tried to stay behind Hamilton for a few laps after his pit stop to make sure we don't lose time to the Ferraris by battling. But it looks like they made their pit stop anyway, and they're over 5 seconds ahead of us. So it looks like at the end of their stint on the soft tyres, their first stint, they had some proper pace, which means we might struggle to win this race, but it would be nice to beat Hamilton at least. So yeah, a bit of disaster. Not sure if it's just Ferrari have better pace here today, or if I don't think there's anything particularly wrong by driving. I know it's not great, but I am ahead of Hamilton fair and square. So it's just interesting to see maybe with strategy we got wrong. Tell me. And now, lap 13, and Hamilton's actually going to go up our inside there on DRS. So we are having quite a good battle with Hamilton. And we are now going wheel to wheel. We get squeezed out there a bit, we kind of ran wide. But Hamilton has been able to get ahead of us. Good overtaking there by the British driver. We're going to now dive up the inside of Lewis Hamilton and make sure we get our P3 back. But we're just losing more and more time to Raikkonen. And the way it's looking, I don't think either of us have the pace to catch him. I mean, we are on a slower time now, but even before, when we were meant to be having the undercut, Hamilton lost time, and that was before I started racing him. So it looks like between us, we just don't have the pace to challenge our Italian rivals here today. And as you can see, we're about to finish the race. And actually, Hamilton's going to get a run of us going across the line. And we're only going to finish in P4. Not sure what happened there. Hamilton just got into our slipstream with DRS and was able to get me on the line. But in terms of the challenge of beating the Ferraris and winning the race, it just wasn't to be. Bit of a shame, really. Kimi Raikkonen has won this race. The Iceman there, winning again in the Ferrari. That was a bit of a shocker, really. For both me and Hamilton. 1, 2 to 3 and 4 is not much good. And there's Van Dorn. Disappointed, so something's realistic on this mod. So yeah guys, that was my Brazilian Grand Prix. I'm going to predict Vettel to win the Grand Prix in real life. Tell me what you think down in the comments. And also, I want to know what you think I should do in terms of a preview of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Who should I be driving for? I was thinking maybe Fernando Alonso as his final ever F1 race. Or Raikkonen and the Ferrari. Or maybe Ricciardo and the Red Bull. Tell me in the comments what you want to see for the preview of Abu Dhabi Grand Prix on this mod. But whatever you want, I will see you guys next time.